5 ways you can improve your stretching routine. Hi, I'm Alicia. If it's your first time here, I am an online coach and a flexibility specialist. You might be browsing my channel and see a lot of beauty. Yes, I love makeup, but I'm also looking to add more fitness and movement content, so stay tuned for more videos. Suggestion number 1 is to ease in. What that means is if you have a stretch in mind, you start to do it and it feels rough around the edges, you feel sticky, it doesn't feel quite comfortable. Relying on a movement that mimics the stretch you would like to do, but instead it's a little more dynamic, gentler, moving your pelvis back and forth, maybe shoulder circles, whatever it is. Use those more gentler movements to ease into the stretch, especially if it feels quite tight initially. Number 2, use your props. There's nothing wrong about using blocks, back of a chair for balance, whatever you need, so the stretch or exercise is easier on your body. Because if we can't do the stretch well, if it hurts, we get discouraged, we don't do it again, and we don't improve, or we don't leave room for our own improvement for that specific stretch. So whatever you need to do, use the blocks, use the chair, and those props serve as proxies as your improvement. If the block is lower, you're getting more flexible. If you don't need to use the chair anymore, your balance is improving. So when we have those feedback tools, it's encouraging for us to continue on with the program. And also from a psychological standpoint, if you see the improvement, you see it's working, you're going to stick with it. Number 3, rinse and repeat. I fell victim to this before when I was starting my own flexibility journey, doing a stretch once and then throwing it away. You might find that the stretch will feel much better the second or even third time you repeat it. So yes, the first time a stretch might feel awful because you're still warming up, you're getting to the sticking points. If you do it again, you'll discover that it feels much better, and simply because when you repeat something, your body is like, okay, we're doing this again, let's have at it. It feels a lot better, it doesn't feel as painful, and you might have to do it 2 or 3 more times. Now, I understand depending on what the time you carved out for yourself to dedicate to your stretching routine. If you have a shorter time that day, maybe you can only do it once because that's all you have time for. But if you have enough time to repeat it, please do so. Whether you do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, however you lay it out, repeating the stretch, especially the one that doesn't feel great, that's not your favorite, you might discover it feels better second or third time around. Number 4, be realistic with the time commitment. I mentioned in point number 3, if you don't have a ton of time to dedicate to your stretching routine, then maybe you only have an opportunity to repeat the exercise once. Perfection is the enemy of good. I know many of my clients and students wish they could dedicate more time to stretching. They want to do the entire hour or even 30 minutes, but if your life only allows 10 to 15 minutes, take the 10 and 15 minutes, because we're trying to build a consistent habit and compound it over time. Even those shorter sessions you spend time on, even the 5-minute sessions, 10, 15, 20, they add to your own flexibility improvement. It's okay that you can't do an entire hour routine. Opportunity comes that you can, take it and enjoy it. But don't miss out on those smaller offerings. If you have it, take it. If you're tied to your desk all day and you only have time to do a 5-minute stretch routine where you stand up, yes, get out from under the desk, forward folding, shoulder circles, hip circles, whatever it is, take it, because then you'll get into the habit of doing that more often and you'll discover that your body will crave that movement snack, if you will, and you will feel much better going forward. Number 5, shift your mindset. I know this sounds woo-woo, but hear me out. We put limitations on ourselves because we have this low grade of thoughts, of subconscious thoughts that tell us this hurts, we're not good at this, we're not good at that stretch, we're never going to be flexible, I'm too old to become flexible, I'm too old to start. You're never too old to start. You will become more flexible, and you just have to change your mindset surrounding flexibility on a whole. I don't know how many times I've heard people say, I'm this age, it's too late for me, I'm this age, it's not going to happen for me. Sure, are you going to be an Olympic level gymnast at age 30? Probably not, but you could probably still work on touching your toes. You could probably still improve on your lower back pain. You could probably still improve on your overall hip flexibility. There are a ton of opportunities for your body to become more flexible, to feel better, to feel less stiff. Don't feel because you are of a certain age, of a certain background, because you don't have a movement history, your body is not going to improve. And I get it. You might be saying, of course, I know my body can improve, but Listen to your thoughts. They dictate your emotions, they dictate your behavior, and you don't want those thoughts to take over. You want to give yourself the opportunity to improve. Now, it's okay if those thoughts still happen. It's okay if some days you feel like I'm too old, I'm cranky, Let it pass. Get to stretching, whether it's your 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 hour session. And we'll go over the points again. Ease in, lubricate, use your props if you need the assistance. Number 3, rinse and repeat. Give that stretch another shot. It'll feel better second time around. Number 4, be realistic with your time commitment. And number 5, change your mindset around flexibility. Hopefully these tips help. Let me know what you want to see from me down below in the comments. If you want to find out more about online coaching, I have that link down below where you can sign up for a call. We could chit chat, see if it's a good fit for you. Or if you have general flexibility questions, I'll be happy to answer those as well. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you again soon.